Okay, Molly. Who do you think caused World War I to begin?
In my opinion, I think it was Germany.
Why?
Well, they caused the most damage. They caused more people to get involved.
How?
A lot due to their weaponry and the Schlieffen Plan in entering neutral territory due to the Schlieffen Plan. France, Britain, and Russia were immediately involved. Who started?
In my opinion, I think it was Serbia.
Serbia? How?
Serbia, they wanted to be free. They wanted to be neutralized. They didn't want any. They wanted to be independent and by themselves. So, when the Archduke Ferdinand, they wouldn't. He's from Austria-Hungary. He wouldn't allow that to happen, and
he had those ridiculous laws and stuff that he wanted to pass to stay in the office.
Yeah, and that caused.
And they just didn't want it.
They caused them to get more and more angry. And what happened was, Gavrilo Princip was a 19-year-old boy from Serbia, and he was very angry, and he ended up assassinating the Archduke in his life. And that's the pinnacle point of the cause of the war, because Austria-Hungary just completely was so...
Flipped out?
Yeah, they were mad. So they started war against Serbia, because Serbia, a man from there, not Serbia in general, but a man from there started the war personally, which in my opinion was an amazing thing in all itself, but he caused Serbia to start the war.
Oh, I can see that. Well, because I know that Germany pushed Serbia to go to war because they wanted to go to war. They wanted to show off their powers. So that's why they pushed them to go to war with Austria-Hungary, which was already going to be fought. And due to their weaponry and all of their advances in technology, they got more and more countries involved that didn't need to be involved.
Like what kind of weapons?
Submarines caused the U.S. because thinking of Lusitania.
What was Lusitania?
Lusitania was a British passenger ship that was sank off somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean by enemy U-boats or German U-boats, which are submarines, and this ship had British and U.S. passengers in it. Thinking of Lusitania caused the U.S. to get involved when they were remaining neutral.
And you think that started the war?
No, the war was already began, but it already begun. But more people were brought into it that weren't necessary. They didn't need to be in it.
So what you're saying is Serbia caused a war, but Germany caused the World War.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Germany fought on both fronts.
Germany fought on both fronts, and that just brought the World War even more. It brought more and more people in it, fighting on both fronts with the Schlieffen Plan, which was a war on both fronts. The Western Front was against Russia, and the Eastern Front was against Great Britain, Italy, and France.
Okay. And who was the start of the Schlieffen Plan? Who caused all of this?
Germany.
Okay. So Serbia, my apologies. Serbia caused the war, in your opinion. Serbia caused the war, but didn't start the World War.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if Serbia hadn't killed the Archduke, do you think war would have broken out at all?
War would have eventually broken out. It was just a matter of time. It was just like a ticking time bomb.
Okay. So how many people remain neutral? Like, did Germany bring everybody in, or?
No, there was still Spain, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, which always remains neutral, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Belgium. Belgium was actually involved with the war for a little bit because with the Schlieffen Plan, to enter France, they had to cross through Belgium to enter in one part, which brought Great Britain and France into it.
So, in your opinion, it was still all Germany's fault?
Yeah.
Did their technology move to other places, or was it just them that had the advanced technology?
Other countries use the advanced technology, like the U.S. used the submarine. They all use the airplane. Tanks, which were invented by Great Britain, were also used by Germany and mostly by France, who created double the amount of all the others. Yeah. And bombs on the airplanes were mostly used by the Germans to bomb places like London.
I also heard that Germans did create mustard gas.
Yeah.
That is true. Serbia, though, when the Archduke was assassinated, it caused an uprising in Austria-Hungary. And what Austria-Hungary did is Austria-Hungary are allies of Germany.
So that's why Germany pushed Serbia to go to war, because they figured they would have to go to war after Austria-Hungary declared war.
Okay, understandable. I see where you're coming with that. Serbia did have much territory in its allies. Germany did not have very much at all, did it? In comparison.
It was just that Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Ottoman Empire.
But they caused the most damage.
Yeah.
So just because they were small doesn't mean they weren't great.
Yeah.
Alright, I see where you're going. I see what you mean. I still think that Serbia started the war. It was the cause. I couldn't think of anything that in the future, if the Archduke wasn't assassinated, I don't know what would have spelled out to cause the war. I don't know how to agree with you there, but I understand your outlook on it. Very understandable. Alright, well, thank you.